10, 11, and 12, we're going to find the missing side based on that we know that when we have a 45, 45, 90 triangle, that the sides opposite the 45s are 1, 1, and the opposite the 90 is square root of 2. And so I'm thinking about the equivalent fraction. If I have d over 2, then I would have to have the hypotenuse over 1. So square root of 2 over 1. Cross multiplying, d is just going to equal 2 square root of 2 then. Over here we've got that 30, 60, 90 triangle. And we know that the one opposite the 30 is 1, the hypotenuse is 2, and the other one is square root of 3. So we have 4 over c, so we're going to have the square root of 3 over 1. Right? We have that one side and that side. So cross multiplying, we would get square root of 3c equals 4. We then end up dividing by the square root of 3, and so when we rationalize, we get 4 square root of 3 over 3 for our missing side. So number 11, if I label these, this would be 1, this would be 1, this one's going to be the square root of 2. So d over 7 is going to equal 1 over square root of 2. So we're going to have the square root of 2d equals 7. We have to divide by the square root of 2. So when we rationalize, we get 7 square root of 2 over 2. It's not a very good way to write it. 7 square root of 2 over 2. When we look at the other one, the one opposite the 30 is 1, the hypotenuse is 2, and the other one opposite the 60 is square root of 3. So if I say h over 8, I'm going to do the square root of 3 over 1. I like it when there's the 1 there, because now h equals 8 square root of 3, and I don't have much to do to solve that. There we go, 12. So this time we have our 30, 60, 90 first. So the one opposite the 30 would be 1, hypotenuse is 2, square root of 3. So 5 over a is going to equal the square root of 3 over 1. So square root of 3 times a equals 5. I've got to divide and rationalize my denominator. So I'm going to get 5 square root of 3 over 3 for my answer. On my other one, 1, 1, square root of 2. So h over 8 would equal square root of 2 over 1. So h is just going to equal 8 square root of 2. There's one of those easier ones that I like. So just using the ratios of my standard 30, 60, 90 triangle or my 45, 45, 90 triangle.